Right, Crusaders, it's 20 past 8 in the morning. And I've literally just woke up. I've just had another fish, literally just had, so and this one was on the crab and strawberries. I haven't even woke up yet. Get my head together. Yeah, so I've just had another fish, nothing big, another small common on the crab and strawberry passion baits. I think we had one more last night, or like fairly late last night. Otherwise it was really quiet. I don't know if anyone had anything all round last night, so it's one of them lakes that seems to be at night. It just doesn't have a lot going on, but I just literally just put the little one back. Change of plans for today as well. I've been doing alright just on a plain blowback rig, but what I'm going to do is stick to the same spot, same baits. I have set up a couple of Essex rigs, choddy rigs that I have that I used before, and I've added I've done my little adaptation. I've just added a length of what's it called, heavy skin, the green heavy skin, to make it kind of stiff hinged. I'm going to try that today. It's going to be hot again, so, and I've caught on the other bits and bobs, so I just want to give their pop-ups a try, see how they look with the rig, and see if they catch fish basically. So battery's getting a bit low on here as well, so I've got to be careful how much I'm doing, but hopefully I'll give you another update a little later on, some pictures, and I'll do a bit more video when I'm fully awake and some of the other boys are actually awake. Let me show you. John boy, wildebeest, fell asleep on the floor last night, out in front of the bivvy, snoring his head off. Even when I try to wake him up 5 times, but let's go and see what he's doing. Wildebeest, breakfast time. 10 past 9. I've just had another fish, a few pictures, another little common, this time on the passion baits, squid and black caviar. So both rods are in at the minute, and the plan was, like I said earlier on in some of the clips, I'm going to change over the rigs now, put on the Essex rigs choddies, and use the pop-ups that came with each flavour of these passion baits. But for the minute, while the rods are in, me are going to go and have a little wander around, see some of the boys, and then I'll be back and I'll fill you in with some bits and bobs of what we're doing for the rest of the day, or for however long we're here.
Go away. Go away.
Morning, Lee.
Yeah.
I want to show everyone your scar.
Oh,
this is
yeah.
what happens when you go fishing. And try and put a bungee strap on too tight on your barrow, and it pings off and cracks you in the eye. Amateur. You had a fish though this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
When this morning? 1 o'clock, isn't it?
About 2ish.
What was it, £10 job?
Yeah, 10, 12 pounds, just put it straight back.
Good stuff. Baby, you not had none yet?
No, no.
Why? Why do you always turn up late, do all the cooking and just kind of fishing second hand, isn't it?
Captain Cook, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I'll have one.
Our boat sinks if we don't have our captain.
It does.
That's we sink, yeah, because our guts are all going.
I was starving since I turned up. We put barbecue on.
A couple of people have turned up.
Stop scratching. What's that stuff you've got? Stick some of that in. It's not antiseptic.
Right, Crusaders. John Boy just putting his rod out, but not happy with it. Just going to give you a quick look at what I'm changing to now. So here we've got an adapted Essex choddy rig. Try and get it in your view. Right, I've adapted it by adding the heavy skin here up to what is the swivel inside my stick, and then as you can see a little bit of foam on the hook, and this pop up is the crab and strawberry from Passion Baits, and that's going on the one by the pads on the right hand side and the little cutout where I've been doing all the crab and strawberry. And we're going to do exactly the same. Show you the other one quickly. These were set up last night, just sitting there ready to go. Foam, this one with the squid and black caviar, Passion Baits. Again adapted with my added, don't know why I'm doing it there, my added length of heavy skin. Don't have to do that, but I do. It just suits me right for in here. And also this one might have been the one that had the 26 common also that I had recently. So I'm about to put them out on the spots, and we're going to just see how they go. They're all on top in our swim now. There's lots of fish out there. A couple of people are moving into the swims opposite because they've seen so many fish. I've already had them two this morning. Since that last one this morning that I took some photos of, I've been and walked around, see the boys up the other end. We've had the rods in since then, and we're just resorting them now. It's 10:15 and the fish are well up high in the water. It's very warm, very warm. It's a warm night, but we're going to see how we go, stick to what we're doing, and hopefully these choddies picking it up a little bit off the bottom will still help us catch. I mean, we've been catching anyway on the bottom, so see how we go. Just a quick vid, or a quick part, just to show you these sprays. Now, they're Passion Baits, squid and black caviar, crab and strawberry. Little spray nozzles. I've never used a spray before, but I must say I was a bit, when I first got off, I don't know, dip. I usually use an oil or a dip or glug or whatever. Spray, how's that going to work? Going to be messy, blah blah blah. But I have been pleasantly surprised. Coated the boilies, cut the sprays, coated my sticks as well, sprayed them up, and it really does smell, and the boilies take it on really well. So I like that. It's a nice little touch and it's good stuff. It really does smell, and I've been having plenty of fish with this, and I've been using this on every time I've cast. So every bait that's gone out, a crab, be it even the pop-ups now, I've sprayed them. Them new choddy rigs I just showed you, well, now they've been sprayed up with this, and it don't affect the sticks. It's all good, but they do smell, and it's good. That's all I can say about it. You ain't got all bits dripping off it like in a glug when you've dipped it in there, and makes it a bit messy, and you've got spots all over your bivvy or whatever, wherever you're doing it. But you can spray just a nice amount on here without making it too much, and it's ideal. So yeah, wanted to get that in. Still on the CarpyChris Leads as well, which I haven't really changed, to be fair. The two I've been using have been perfect so far, the two different coatings. So I've stuck with what I've been using. But obviously there's another load there I could use. I was going to use something like that, which is the little normal sort of, what's that, sort of flat pair dumpy lead there on a swivel. These swivels on the end, as you can see, do it somewhere where you can actually see it. Little swivel joining the actual lead, and then a big swivel. The problem we had with a couple of the lead lodge ones is that eye on top is too small, and we had a problem going over the older lead clip. It goes on there, but it's very tight. It has no freedom to sort of sit and move around a little bit. So John has used, he's only using one of the lead lodge ones because of that. Really, there was another one in there that was a heavy one that had one of these eyes on from lead lodge, but it's a bit too heavy for what we're doing. So, but I'm sure they do them with these eyes as well. But all of Chris's lead CarpyChris Leads ones are all with these sort of swivels on. But yeah, they're good as well. So yeah, it's now 7 minutes past 10. I've just put the rods out with the new choddies on, sprayed up with the, we've got crab and strawberry pop up in the air. I've been baiting with them, and we've got the squid and black caviar pop up on a choddy out in the middle, sprayed up, sticked up. I'm going to see how they go for today and run them through. Don't know if I'll be getting round to using the paste, although probably be a good idea to possibly give them a go, but not going to get tied down. I might have to do that, look at that another time. Change that view over, that's better. So yeah, 10 past 10. Probably stay until about 4 or 5. Not much later if we can handle the heat, because it is so hot down here. I'll have to start packing some of this up, I think, as well, just to get it out of the way. John's sorting his old rod out. Coil burning. Keep them mozzies away. Done well last night. I've not been too bad. Some of the other boys have been bitten, but I've given plenty of ideas of what's going to help them to stop that. Thanks to everyone on the group. Alright, catch up with you later. Lead lodge, black squid, scope that you've had a couple yesterday on, isn't it? Yeah. Alright with it. Using, of course, their leads as well. Some of the leads are real. Show them what you mean by that. Yeah, look at them to it. I'll just show you a little bit what we mean by the swivels on these leads. It's not a bad thing. I mean, maybe there's a reason for it.
Well, the swivel on it.
Might have to roll them up. You got the other one? Yeah, that one as well.
Oh, if you look at this one here, I don't know if you can see that. It's got a small end on the swivel, and the other one's got a big end. Now the one with a small end, it restricts how much movement you got on your lead clip, which is a bit of a problem. So I do personally prefer one with a bigger end.
It's kind of the reason why you're only using one at the minute, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That other one there's got the big end.
Yeah,
it's a bit heavy,
it's sort of 3 ounce, 2.5, 3 ounce, which is a bit heavy for me. But the bigger end.
Bream.
Looks like it.
Oh my word. You've only just put that out, haven't you? That one? Yeah. Literally just put it out. And that's on the That's on lead lodge, isn't it? On the blacks, yeah, squids. Little bit of corn popping it up. And it's a bream. I don't think I'm going to come all the way over there to video that. You do it down there, are you? You want hands? I'm getting a nice backside shot here, boy. Someone needs a belt. Sorted. Just show that rig, bro, quickly. Bring it over here while you're in the action. Show the boys and girls what we got. Show them how you're set.
Just tidy it up.
If you excuse this, I'm stuck on the tripod, so I'm trying to move this all around with a massive tripod.
See that? See?
Right, yeah, let's have a look.
Let me get the full thing in.
So you got the fox flying back lead there, yeah?
Yeah, fox back lead.
You like them, don't you?
Just called it rig tube.
Rig tubing. Lead clip.
Small bead at the top of the tubing.
What lead's that? Was that one of...
Yeah, that's one of them lead lodge ledges.
Yeah, that's got lead lodge. And that's got the big ring on it, as you can see.
Yeah, that's a big ring.
Don't know how well you're seeing this on the camera again.
Rig. Bottom bait rig.
What? Show that rig, just bring that a bit closer. Yeah. Show me the boil in it on the end. So a simple boilie. What size is that? Probably an 8 hook or something?
7, 8.
7. Bit of pop up con on the end, as we like to do that. I like to do that. Simple rig. What rig stuff's that?
That's Mantis Gold crystal.
Mantis Gold. Nice.
Which I normally use quite.
Well, he's hooked the bream.
Yeah.
He's hooked others. It's a shame that wasn't a nice car. It would have been nice to have it all running, but right, we'll let you sort that out, and then I guess we'll have to come back and look at some more of these bits. There ain't a lot of battery left at all. So John Boyd looking for his baits, 10 to 12. Still got a few there. What do you think of them, Boyd? What have you been thinking? You had a few on both, haven't you?
Yeah, they're alright. They're not so bad. They're sort of quite as shelf life, so they're sort of quite sort of doughy like, but there's not a lot of stuff in them.
They come out kind of
seed and stuff like that. They're quite sort of plain inside.
They come out kind of grey, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when they wash out, they're like a silvery grey colour, which is quite different as well. I think these ones. I mean, that inside, I think, is quite.
It looks different,
doesn't it? It's mad. Like, I mean, especially the contrast of the fairly black on the outside.
It's almost sort of doughy though when you look at it, when you feel it in texture-wise. Like,
yeah.
Quite sort of doughy. They're quite strong in smell though. Well, that's the squid ones, but yeah, they're alright. They're doing alright. And what have I had on them?
Had a few now, haven't you? It's got to be
3 on that rod, I think.
Yeah.
2 or 3 on that rod.
I think you've had probably three of each, haven't you?
Had one on the rod.
And had one while you was away, yeah, on your rods. All good.
But yeah, as far as they go as a first thing, they're doing alright. I mean, fishing's not great at the minute.
It's been hot, hasn't it? It's quite hard work, really.
It's been quiet a bit on the top of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had a few results on it, so they're alright then ones. Same again with these. Shelf life sort of texture and feel a bit like, sort of like Nash really. Same again, quite plain inside. Similar sort of.
I think you could probably do
again.
Could probably do with a few more bits in it, couldn't it? Really, maybe.
And just little bits and pieces.
Maybe a little bit of chili, a red flake in there or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just for me personally, I like to see loads of little bits, little seeds, eggshell, you know, all that, or something like that black one there, the squid ones. Like they've got that white. They've just got that difference inside. Yeah. So with these, they're quite straight all the way through. They're yellow, aren't they? Pretty much.
I mean, they're quite soft. They're not.
They smell though, don't they?
Yeah,
they smell well.
Yeah, they do. Like I say, they're
I mean, if you're into your Scopex baits as well, I mean, they're really good for that. Like.
Yeah, you can smell the Scopex. Yeah.
And I'll assume they've probably got glugs and all that to go with these. So I'm sure there's all little bits you can add to them, make them a bit better as well. Like.
I mean, I've had what, 2 or 3 on, same again on them, and
yeah.
Well, I don't know, maybe.
I think you had your first ones on that, and it was that 15, wasn't it? So. So they done alright straight away.
Fishing that with a little bit of pop-up corn again, as it did on the squid one. But
using the old doing the old sticks again when it nicked my flipping Carp Craze, didn't you?
Yeah.
Always. I had to refill it again. I'm going through that like blinking water. But yeah.
Good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
But yeah, as far as they go, as a first go of them, like
what do you think of that packaging?
Yeah, it's well, it does the job, doesn't it?
I mean, I've spoke to a few companies, and I always say, like, when you're bringing something new out, and not many people do it, that maybe would you not find that better if they were sealable bags, like you could reseal them? I know it's an extra cost to them,
it does make it better, yeah.
but for me, like, or even like if you was to buy a 10 key, they always tend to come in big bags, maybe resealable, whatever. But if them little bags were resealable, you could take what you needed out for a session. You could fill another key bag up. Do you know what I mean? And then seal it off. That's your bait, you know, your bait for the day. You could do it like that. But I just find that there's only a few bait companies I've had that have had sealable packaging, and I do prefer it. Just when you're packing it away, you know, it's not to roll around your box or whatever, you know.
It does make things a bit easier, and then obviously it preserves the bait a bit.
Yeah.
Stuff left over and stuff. So.
Yeah. But yeah, it's maybe saying to people. Again, I think it comes down to expenditure, because I think the packaging with the Ziploc stuff is probably quite expensive, and everyone's trying to do it as minimal as possible, aren't they? So, no, good. We've all caught all the baits we've tested, and all the leads we've been using. It's all been good, really. Everything's been catching well. We've had quite a few fish on an hard session so far, hasn't it? Being so hot, and they've been really high in the water as well. So, but starting to pack down now. It's only getting on to midday, but it's hot, and I think we've all not going to stay too long with the heat the way it is. So the packing up has started to begin, but the rods are still out. Other people packing up and going home. There's a chap here earlier that turned up this morning and went home about an hour later. And they have been all on top. You can see loads of them. But we've been lucky enough to be able to get them to feed. And we've had a few nice fish. I know Yoda had a couple last night. Lee had a couple last night, I think, or he had one last night. Dale had a couple, and Dave's the only one that's waiting at the minute, I think. So yeah, hopefully the next bit of footage will be us with some fish. So another comment. Nearly 1 o'clock Sunday. Boys have all gone home. Me and John Boy are still here. We're just having a bit of rain at the minute, and this bad boy's come a bit. This one was on the crab and strawberry passion baits pop up on a little Essex rigs trolley rig that I adapted. I showed pictures of that. Yeah, it's a nice one. So, passion baits doing the damage again. They're strawberry and crab, and they're squid and black caviar, both doing really well today. I like both of them, the way they look. Just another one of a few we've had today. Past one, another common at about £10 on the scope X again. They're proving to be alright at the moment. Scope X, what, the lead lodge, yeah? Yeah, lead lodge scope X. Well, it's quite warm at the minute, so they're proving a bit difficult to get, but yeah, they're too bad. Just had a free on them now. Nice batch of rain though, aren't we? We're having a bit of rain at the minute. About 10-15 minutes of rain, so it's the second one since then. A bit of air in the water. I know you've just had one, haven't you? Yeah. Sort of a couple in the last 15 minutes. Well, yeah, they've livened up a little bit. Try and cast it. Nice colour though, this one. Very different to the others, I think.
quite
really dark and goldy.
sort of rusty, sort of rusty effect, isn't it?
It's a weird colour, strange.
Quite clean mouth as well.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I mean, yeah, it's got a clean mouth on it. Lovely markings. Right, not too much longer. Let's passion baits, strawberry crab. Two commons, pretty close together. One went off while I was talking earlier, but this one on the strawberry and crab,
And this one on the scope X again, on the lead lodge scope X.
this is the passion baits one. On the old CarpyChris Leads as well again. It's been on the same thing all day. We've been using the lead lodge.
Lead
Yeah.
about that.
What a lovely fish.
Baits a little while, so happy.
Double Crusader bubble. Let's get back. @3, packing up is well underway. Everything's drying out. It is absolutely hot as hell, muggy as hell, sweating like you wouldn't believe. So it's going to be an early kick-off because enough's enough. The double take that we had earlier has been the last lot of fish so far for today. It looks like it's probably going to stay that way. John boy, bits are down, drying off on the barra. So literally I just pulled my rods in soon and we'll be going. So I reckon 4 o'clock it'll be game over. If there is any more fish, I do have the camera still out. I may try and get a little bit of footage, a couple of pictures, but I think otherwise this is us signing off. Another good Crusader review down the Nameless Lake. Plenty of good fish on the passion baits and on the lead lodge baits as well, using lead lodge leads and CarpyChris leads as well, which I've used throughout the session, which are really nice. So check them out, and don't forget, keep an eye out for the next Crusader draw, where all those with a Crusader number will have the chance to win the bits we've trialled today. So a kilo of the passion baits strawberry and crab, a kilo of the passion baits squid and black caviar, the lead lodge scope X boilies, lead lodge squid boilies as well, key of each of them, plus assortment of leads from lead lodge. And also you'll be able to order 6 leads off CarpyChris Leads as part of your prize as well, 6 that will suit you, whatever size you decide to have. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise this could be the end of it for today. Till next time.